afternoon, everyone. Welcome into Talking Fitchburg today on Tuesday, October 19th. Hopefully you all had a wonderful day out there. Enjoyed the nicer weather and ready for the week with more weather and cold coming. So just be ready for that. Today we got a good show for you. We'll be recapping or previewing the next fire community safety event coming up on Wednesday with Adam Dorn. That'll be in our digest today. And then we'll also be talking with the flu shot and the booster shot for COVID-19 with Thad Schumacher from Fitchburg Family Pharmacy, and talking about their efforts in doing all of those things, getting shots out and administered for the vaccine, the booster that is available now, and of course your flu shot, because it is that time of year as well. So we'll be talking to them. But first, we do have some headlines, and I want to start with a venue change for the community safety event coming up on Wednesday for the Fitchburg Fire Department. And this will be now held same time, but it will be at Little John's Kitchen now, which is 5302 Verona Road. So this venue has changed. So make sure you don't go down to Jamestown Hugo Park. We are at 5302 Verona Road at Little John's Kitchen from 5 to 7 this Wednesday, October 20th. Again, we'll be in the digest, and just remember this, because this was already taped a while ago, so they will have the original dates in there, but or the original venue in there, but it is this new venue, so please be sure of that and to remember that. Also, we have the trick-or-treat hours coming up for Halloween this year, and they will be 4 to 7 on Halloween, October 31st on Sunday. And get out there and enjoy some trick-or-treating through your neighborhoods with your kiddos, making sure you stay safe and stay warm, as it might be cold this weekend, so be ready for any type of weather, and make sure they maybe have a flashlight on them, as it is dark by the time it hits 7 o'clock. So even 6 o'clock it's going to be getting dark, so make sure everyone is safe and enjoy the time here in Fitchburg with your Halloween trick-or-treating. All right, also we have the South Saline Road closure continuing. We have a new closure that is just south of Wild Heather Drive, and that is closed starting today through the 26th of October. The road will be closed to complete the hill cut south of Wild Heather Drive. So please use local routes while construction is in place. So here's your route to get around that, and be sure to be ready. And the closure dates, we will keep you up to date if anything changes. And you can also see here, this is where it is actually taking place, and the red is where the hill cut will be happening. So just be sure to detour around this, and it'll be opened up again on the 26th. Assuming weather doesn't impact that date change. All right, also we have Grab and Go for ages 9 to 12 from the Fitchburg Public Library. This is on Wednesday, October 20th. Stop at the Fitchburg Public Library and pick up a fun Grab and Go activity bag, again for ages 9 to 12. They will be available at the children's section of the library. This Wednesday starting at 9 when the library opens. Please limit one bag per person, and this is while supplies last. So get out there and get some grab and go bags for your 9 to 12 year olds. Also, we have a story on snack time. A story on a snack, pumpkins. Visit the Fitchburg Public Library Facebook page to access the video showcasing picture books about pumpkins and a pumpkin themed snack. So this will be available starting at 9 a.m. on Thursday. So stop on out to the Facebook page of the Fitchburg Library and check out some awesome storybooks about pumpkins. Very timely indeed. So it looks like a fun time. Also, we have the recycling event coming up on November 6th. That'll be from 8 to 11 right here at City Hall. That event will include confidential paper shredding and recycling, electronics recycling, and the med drop-off. Now the med drop-off is normal Monday through Friday, and they do stay open that extra day for the police department to allow the med drop-offs. You can see here a map of where you'll be dropping off these items. You can also visit our website for a brochure to show you what you can and cannot bring, and the cost value of some recycle items, such as TV monitors have different costs to recycle those properly, so be sure to check that out. All right, that's going to do it for the headlines today. Coming up in the digest, we'll be talking with Adam Dorn, previewing tomorrow's community safety event at Little John's Kitchen. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
It takes all of us to slow the spread of the coronavirus. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and stay home unless absolutely necessary. Use a delivery service for essential items like food and medicine. If you must make essential trips, stay 6 feet apart from other people. Wear a cloth face covering and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family, and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us.
Ready!
That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg, out at Fitchburg Fire Station number 2. And I'm here with Adam Dorn. Actually, it's been a while since you and I have been together.
It
so
has.
Nice seeing you. See
You
that
too.
You and I haven't really changed too
Right,
much.
right.
I've grown the beard. But
Yeah, I've taken mine off.
I started, what's that, November?
Yeah.
I started that early. But that's not why we're here. We're here
No,
to talk
it
about
isn't.
the open house. Except, it's different.
Right.
You're taking it on the road.
We are taking it on the road.
Tell us about this.
So this year, with all the COVID concerns that we have, we want to try and keep people safe. We want to keep us safe here in the firehouse. So instead of bringing everybody here and having the possibilities of all those community members, if they may have it, if they don't know they have it, whatever it might be, right? We don't want to have the chance of our people getting sick because of that. So we're going to actually come out to you guys. It's a little bit, we're able to control that a little bit more. We're actually going to be out in the community on October 13th and October 20th. Those are Wednesday nights from 5 to 7 p.m. So we're going to be on the 13th, we're going to be up on the Fairways office building up there in the parking lot. Very much like the community night out that the police department did back in August. So we're going to be doing something very much like that. There'll be fire truck displays. We'll have some presentations that we do. Sparky will be there. We talked to him.
Thank God.
He's been vaccinated. You know, he's good. He got his shots. He's very much looking forward to this, getting out amongst people. So we're going to do some of those things. One of the new things we're going to try this year is doing an auto extrication demonstration. So, do you know what that is?
Well, I'm first off hoping it's not my car that you're going to be taking apart, but...
No, we're not going to take the new one apart. We'll take the old one apart.
Okay, deal. So auto extrication, that's going to be a lot of fun out there as well. That second date first. What is that second date and location?
October 20th is actually going to be at the Hugel Jamestown Park on October 20th.
Yeah, that'll be good. So for people who are like, well, what's the open house about? Or, new to the city, Fire Prevention Week, it's all kind of coincides.
Yeah, all of this kind of works together with the fact that October 3rd through the 9th is Fire Prevention Week in the country. This year, the theme is Learn the Sounds of Fire Safety. I'd highly recommend you going out to, easiest way to find it is go to Google and type in 2021 Fire Prevention Week. you will find all the information you ever want to know about fire prevention and this year's theme, which is Learns the Sounds of Fire Safety. So it's very important to go check that out because a lot of people tend to forget what the different sounds of fire safety are. There's a lot of different sounds out there. It doesn't seem like there might be that many,
the
but
sound
there
of
is
the
enough.
beep has definitely changed.
Yes.
And, the evolution of the beeps definitely have changed as well. Why is it important to get out into the community? Opening the doors and letting people come in is one thing, but taking it on the road, it's got to be a little bit better experience, right? You're opening it up to more people.
Yeah, so it's an interesting concept, right? When we looked at our open house or our attendance in the past, what we've noticed is that the people that attend our open house doesn't really represent some of our higher density populations. And that might be because they don't have access to transportation, maybe they don't know about things, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna try and take it to them so that those people that need this information, I mean, we all need the information, let's be honest, right? We all need this, we all want to be safe, but we can take it to them, and maybe they haven't heard this before. This is our opportunity to do so. Yeah, it's different. It's not really scary, but it's just very different from what we've done in the past. We're trying something new this year. It may hold enough water that we can do it again next year. Maybe,
whoa, look at that pun.
right? Maybe it's something that doesn't work out so well and we gotta come up with another plan.
I think this is going to do good. The community night out's been doing the travel show as well now, and I think having it out, like you said, bringing it to different neighborhoods, I think is really cool. Because you think of the neighborhood firehouse, and it's kind of spread out for all the firehouses, so it gives the opportunity, again, to have people come out and see you. And then importance for kids to see this. I know we're really spending a lot of time on recruiting the next generation of firefighters, and that starts at a young age.
It does.
And I can think of my first firehouse visit. I can remember that. It stands out to me. Yep. So how's that impact for you and everybody out there trying to get people involved now?
Well, much like you, I remember the real first vivid memory of me going to the firehouse. I had my red plastic helmet, and I thought it was the coolest thing that the guys were washing the floor and I got to stand on the back of the tailboard of the fire truck. It's really nothing. I didn't really do anything, but it sunk into my memory that that's what I remember. And that memory for me could be the same thing for one of these young people that we go out and see in our community, because maybe they don't get the chance to come to the firehouse or our open house as we normally do it. So if we go to them, they have a chance to see us, talk to us, look at our equipment, interact with us, and maybe we can make that lasting impression that they go, that's what I want to do. I want to be that. And from there, just help encourage them to pursue that dream, pursue that goal, and help them along the way to make that happen.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Quickly remind us of the 2 dates and the times again and locations, just so people know where to go.
So we're going to be out at the Fairways Apartments on Traceway Drive on October 13th from 5 to 7 p.m. And then it'll be at Hugo Jamestown Park from 5 to 7 p.m. on October 20th.
Perfect. October 20th is my anniversary, so
I expect to see you there.
I can't see a better reason not to come out. Just don't tell my wife that's what we're doing. No, it's going to be a lot of fun, Doran. I think this is a great opportunity for folks to see the equipment, learn fire safety, which is a big part of this. But really, the next generation of firefighters too, I think, is a big push for us, and I'm excited to see it out there. So that's it.
Thanks for stopping by.
It's kind of nice here. I'm going to go sit in your office chair next year. Just get my mask and head over there. So, yeah.
I'll get you a glass of water.
Fantastic. All right, Adam Doran, Fitchburg Fire Department open house is coming up. Love this guy. That's all I can say. All right, we'll wrap it up here. We'll see you at the open house. We'll take a quick break. Oh, open house. Oh, my gosh. I said open house. I'm so used to it. Community adventure. Do we have a name for it yet?
No, I guess we haven't come up with an official name. Maybe we need to do that yet.
Fire Prevention Week visit, fire safety. Yeah, I got nothing. Take a break. We're getting out of this. Talking Fitchburg.
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and do your part. It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit any social gathering. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
Brandon met a girl on a dating app. He finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving.
She must be a keeper.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
Helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Join me today from Fitchburg Family Pharmacy, the all-star, I call him, Thad Schumacher. Thad, thank you for taking the time on your day off, let alone. Just finished a flu vaccine clinic here at City Hall. You are an amazing person. I think, again, every time I get with you, I'm blown away by everything you and your staff have done for the community, and just just thank you, Thad, for what you're doing for this community and beyond. It is amazing, and thank you so much for taking the time to be here.
Well, thank you very much. And, I got to give a shout out to the staff that I have working for me. I have amazing people that are dedicated to the cause that we have here at Fitchburg Family Pharmacy. Like I was telling you earlier, this really just fits into the mission of what we set out to do when we started our store back in 2013, which was to, have the pulse of the community, listen to it, and go where we're needed. And I think that's what we're doing. We're a little tired. So if everybody gives us patience, we appreciate that, and everybody has. It's amazing that even when we have a day where we give COVID testing to 300 individuals, and they wait in a line longer than they should. They give a thanks and attaboy, and that really makes it easier to keep going. So.
Well, it's an amazing work, and today we're going to talk about the booster, kind of COVID vaccine booster and the flu shot, kind of get your perspective of kind of where things are at. So first and foremost, the confusion where we're at today. So if you could break it down as far as what we have available for vaccines, and then we'll go into the booster part of this. So what is out there now?
So people are still able to get first dose COVID vaccines. They can make an appointment pretty much anywhere and get that. We offer them every day. If the people got a first dose and they still haven't gotten their second dose of COVID vaccine, we can do that as well. We have Pfizer vaccine at our store now. There's been some problems getting additional Johnson & Johnson vaccine, but we're working our way through that. And we don't stock Moderna just because we haven't since pretty much the start. But there are pharmacies that are doing that and can give first and second doses of Moderna. At this point, there's no third dose or booster recommended for Johnson & Johnson or Moderna.
And I think that's where it starts to get a little confusing is, people are still working through one or two, or should they get a booster? And Johnson & Johnson, can I get a booster? So what is the booster available for, and when can you get it, and who can get it at this moment?
Sure.
And I'm going to put this out there that today is the 6th of October. So in case things change after we talk, you got to keep up with it. But as of today, where are we at?
Yeah, so basically what it is people who are immunocompromised, and that could be anywhere from immunocompromised, like they take high doses of medication that make them immunocompromised, or they have had surgeries that cause them to be immunocompromised, or they have cancer, those kinds of things. They're eligible, and they're eligible to get it at a faster rate than the rest of us. And I'm sorry I don't know that number right off the top of my head. But
okay.
If they contact their pharmacy, they're able to get it sooner than the 6-month window. And then you have people who maybe have disease states that immunocompromise them. Now they're able to get the third dose after 6 months. And then so then people outside of those two camps, what has been said is that if you are at risk through your job, through where you live, of contracting COVID, then you may get a third dose. So they're not saying you have to. They're not telling you to do it, but they're allowing those people. And the only thing that stops you is your 6-month window. So it has to be 6 months after your last dose.
So not.
And the providers, I'll say, we appreciate the fact that they put that 6-month time on it, just because it automatically makes it strategic for how we're going to take care of all the people who want to get a third dose.
Yeah, it's a lot of information, and certainly you can talk, or you can come and ask questions. You can call. You can find out more information talking to your pharmacist and doing it. As far as side effects for the booster, so have they reported any side effects? Because there are so many different things that people are concerned about, certainly. But as from what you've been told or heard, what do you know on that front?
Yeah, so what we tell most people is that you're likely to have the same reaction that you had to the first two vaccine doses that you had. But I can tell you, we've given hundreds of them so far, and people are not reporting anything negative. Part of it is that at third time around, your body's used to it. You're used to it. So what seemed like horrible the first time around, maybe you're like, that's not that bad.
Absolutely.
The third time. So,
as far as putting to rest or helping people get on board with getting it, from your perspective as a pharmacist, medical professional, what's kind of that tipping point that you tell people about whether I should get this or not get this?
I use the same strategy that I use for flu shots for the last several years, and that's if you're not ready to get these vaccines for yourself, get them for your neighbor. Get them for the people who can't take them, who don't respond well to them, who are not safe. For the children who, even the young children who are not going to get vaccinated, even if we start the 5 to 11-year-olds, that's who you need to think about getting the vaccine, both the flu shot and the COVID doses for.
Absolutely. And you've seen it firsthand, Thad, right? You said you do testing, COVID testing, and are you blown away by the numbers that are coming in? Is it kind of peaks and valleys? How has that played out?
Well, I mean, I'm stunned by the amount of testing we're doing. I'm not stunned by the amount of people who we have who are positive. I think because we don't test everyone, we don't really know who's positive. And even if you're vaccinated, you can be positive. And the big benefit of being vaccinated is you can be positive and not end up in the hospital or dead. So that's why we want to vaccinate. But it doesn't stop you from spreading it from around in the community, which is an important reason why we need to wear masks inside to protect those around us from us being a carrier.
Absolutely. Turning our attention to the flu shot, because it is the flu season, and some people might be saying, well, we were all indoors last year, so is it going to be similar this year? What's your take on the flu vaccine?
I think that it's always important, and for the reasons that we've already stated, to get any vaccine that's scheduled for you. And we're giving the flu shot with third COVID doses, so just to eliminate the amount of times that people have to come get a vaccine. It used to be that we talked a lot about waiting 2 weeks between vaccines, but with time comes knowledge, and they've decided to pull back on that and basically say it's more important that people get vaccinated than waiting the 2 weeks. And so I would also put out there a reminder for those people who had gotten shingles vaccines. They might have gotten one dose, and then because of COVID, they never got the second dose. They should talk to their pharmacist about getting up to date on that as well.
There's just a lot of vaccine work happening out there.
There is, and vaccines are a really awesome thing for us to have. They protect us from injury to ourselves as well as spreading bad things to other people. So.
I think that's what makes me so proud to have you in the community is you're thinking of the community first. Yes, you're a business owner. Yes, you want to be that community pharmacist, but truly you are taking that effort out to the community to stop the spread in our community. And I can't think of anything better than that, Thad. So,
well, thanks.
Any other comments on either one that I didn't ask you?
No, I mean, so if people have questions about vaccines or testing, they can go to our website, which is whatagreatpharmacy.com, and find out all the information they need, schedule appointments, and we'll get them taken care of.
All right, Thad. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. Appreciate it. Enjoy your time off here, and if you could tell the folks how many shots you think you've given in the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Since January, I think we've given over 13,000 doses of COVID vaccine.
Wow.
And we've tested almost 16,000 individuals. So
it's amazing.
It's been a ride, that's for sure.
It certainly has. Well, Thad, thank you truly for all your work, and tell your staff thank you as well.
Will do.
And look forward to having you back on the show.
Thank you.
All right, Thad Schumacher, stop out at Fitchburg Family Pharmacy, learn more. He's there to help answer any questions. What a guy. All right, we'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be blood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family, and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Wrapping up the show today, I want to thank Adam Dorn for all of his help here on Talking Fitchburg. And again, remember, Little John's Kitchen is where they'll be held now on tomorrow, not at Hugo Jamestown Park. Make sure you know where you're going for that. And also thank you to Thad Schumacher for joining us on the show today. Always good information to get out. Go down and help Thad out if you need any pharmacy needs. He's right here in town and a great guy. All right, that's going to do it for us today. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Thank you.